7, 9, 4, 3, dead.
Get in position and wait for my go.
Hello, I'm Jackie West. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of Crime Blotter. Disturbing details revealed in court today during the penalty phase of the Rickie Lee Fowler trial. Now, Fowler was found guilty a few weeks ago of murder and arson stemming from the 2003 Old Fire in San Bernardino. Reporter John Asbury was in court today. John, can you tell us some of these disturbing details?
Yeah, what the defense started today in the penalty phase is they're pleading for the jury to spare Fowler the death penalty and instead sentence him to life in prison without parole. Now, this is something you commonly see in these cases. We saw it in the Bonaminio trial, where a defense will focus on a defendant's criminal background and upbringing and hopefully appeal to a jury's softer side and show that maybe appeal to a little bit of humanity in this case. In Fowler's case, the defense said that his family were all drug addicts, including his parents and brothers, and Fowler was first introduced to lines of meth with his father's supervision when he was 8 years old, snorting lines as a third grader. From then on, Fowler lived in poverty. He had to steal food for his family. His family often ran without power or water and were evicted. At one point homeless, Fowler bounced around to relatives, also spent most of his juvenile life in juvenile hall.
Now, what happens next? Are we going to see the end of this by the end of the week, or?
Probably next week. Fowler's aunt began testifying today, talking about the abuse that he suffered from his father, as well as a report of a molestation case that Fowler reported but was never investigated. The defense plans to call many of Fowler's relatives, including his mother, on Tuesday for the holiday, and the jury should get it sometime early next week.
Okay. So what do you think? You've been following this case from the very beginning. What do you think is going to happen?
Right, and you know, it's tricky with these juries because some of these crimes, just as the prosecution put it, cry out for the death penalty. The prosecutor stood over Fowler and pointed at him during the trial, just yelling, "He's evil!" And but you know, you don't know how a jury is going to react to capital punishment. Could side with life without parole. It's a tough case to question.
Definitely. Thanks for the update, John. Appreciate it. You can stay up to date on this and all the other news on PE.com. That does it for Wednesday's edition of Crime Blotter. I'm Jackie West. We'll see you tomorrow.